I'm so good, I'm so good. Well, it's gotta be a quick one today, guys, because today's the What's Really Hood late edition, thanks to my beautiful wife, who wants to accidentally take my keys to work, and now I'm running late. So that's really awesome when that happens. And I'm the only one at work tonight. That's it. I'm the only supervisor. That's it. So super cool. I love it. I love when my day starts out like that, Megan. Anyway, let's get on to good stuff. So today I was going to talk about how do you guys play your video games? And what I mean by that is, do you complete your video games? I know this is a big thing amongst YouTubers, especially big YouTubers, that a lot of people don't like the people that review video games and stuff because they claim that they really don't play through the whole things, which I would say most time is really honestly true. I would say it just seems like most people don't really beat their video games. They kind of like dabble. They play the first like quarter or 30 or 40% of a game, and then they kind of move on to the next game, and they never complete their games. Do you guys make sure you complete your games? And I'm sure it's as long as you're having fun, right? Or do you just move on from game to game to game to game to game? And if you do, please explain, because that's so interesting to me. Because what I compare it to is I compare it to, like, if you were into collecting books and you liked reading books a lot, okay, you're a big reader. Do you only read half of your books? Like, and then you move on to the next book and you never go back to it? Do you ever read like a quarter of the book and then you stop? Like, I'm sure if it sucks, you do, right? But what if, like, it's just, sometimes you got to give it a chance, right? Does a game have to be really good at the beginning for you to give it a chance? Because I'm going to tell you right now, games can get better as it goes. Especially as you get better at it, you figure it out. Sometimes people can get really frustrated with a game at the beginning. But then the more time you put into it, the more you start understanding it, and then you start having a lot of fun with it. Or it's the opposite. Sometimes games are really fucking good at the beginning, and then they really tamper off and they turn into shit. That happens too. I've definitely reviewed some games like that. But what do you guys do? Because I compare that also, like, say you're into like collecting movies and you like to watch movies and stuff. Do you only watch half the movie and then you move on to the next movie? I always think that's so weird that people play like half of the game and then they stop. There's so many YouTubers and streamers that I've watched over the years where I've been like, hey man, you ever gonna go back to blah blah blah? You know, and I was having fun watching them play something. Like, I used to watch this guy, I won't name any names because I don't want to come off like I'm being an asshole here. But I was watching a guy play GNGR, which is Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection on Legend, which very few people did, which in my opinion is the only way to play it. That's the real way to play it. Because that's real Ghosts and Goblins. You don't have 800 hits. You have one hit, you lose your armor, the other hit, you lose your skin. But anyway, he was playing it on Legend, and it was really fun to watch. Because like I said, not a lot of people did it. A lot of people went the other way and played it on a lot easier modes and stuff. So I was having a lot of fun watching him, and I'm like, holy crap, dude, this is awesome. I got to tune in every single time he goes live, you know? And then he just quit one day, and he was doing good. He was doing okay. Like, it's a grind. You die 1,000,000 times, dude. Don't get me wrong. No shame in dying over 100 times in a level. For sure. And the game has no problem telling you that either. But he was doing really well, and it was fun to watch. And then he just completely switches it. And he tells me, yeah, Mega Dan, yeah, I'll be going back to it here soon. No, he never went back to it, dude. He never went back. He started moving on from game to game to game to game, and then he kind of lost track of it. And I'm just like, man. And he claimed to be like this huge Ghosts and Goblins fan, dude. He said, oh yeah, I love Ghosts and Goblins. So, you know, I'm all about beating this or whatever. And I was kind of like, damn, dude. You said you were all about Ghosts and Goblins, and like, what the hell? This sucks, dude. Like, you were sitting there playing this shit. Why didn't you keep going, you know? So that sucks. But yeah, do you guys complete your games? And if not, why? Why not? Like, why not, dude? And give me some examples of some games if you could. That is such a weird thing to me. And don't get me wrong, I don't complete every single game I'm playing. Not every single game, but I would say 95%. If I stop playing it, I think of like Ikaruga. I think of like Ikaruga. God, I hope I don't ruffle any feathers, but like, I didn't like it that much. I was like, I mean, it's a cool idea, but I was like, I just wasn't feeling it, dude. I was like, I'm not really into this. You know what I mean? This is kind of poor. I even thought about selling it, you know? Because it's kind of a pricier game and I can get something else that I'll actually play. So I'm going to give it another shot, but like, man, from what people were saying about it, I thought Ikaruga was going to be fucking amazing, and I didn't think so. I was like, it's okay. I think stuff like R-Type and Gradius is like way better, dude. Way better. I just did not like it very much, dude. But, anyway, yeah, there's been games I don't play through, but like, because I get tired of them. Like, they just might be like something I'm like, I don't like this. Oh, D-Force? Remember we were playing D-Force? I don't like that game, dude. I was like, man, I could grind this out and I could play it and beat it, but I'm like, I got so many good games to play right now, dude. I don't want to play this shit. And so I turned it off that night and I went to something else and we beat something, I forgot. But, yeah, and I got games I still got to go back and beat, like Batman Forever, Adventures of Lolo 2, NBA Give and Go. I'm coming. I'm going to come back to them. Don't worry. They're coming. But, yeah, I don't understand the people that, like, don't finish their games. You know? Like, what's up with that? Do you just have, like, and I don't mean to say this in a rude way, but, like, do you have, like, an attention span that's just not there? Like, a game has to be really good for you to stay on it? Like, there's even a lot of people that started Tears of the Kingdom and then they don't play it. Like, what? That game is so good, bro. How'd you quit? You know, that's crazy. It's just, that's weird to me. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'll never understand that, but I know a lot of YouTubers do that, and I think that's because them playing games is more geared towards their YouTube. Everything's about doing a review. Everything's about, I'm playing this for a stream and I'm hoping a lot of people show up. Let me buy or purchase the new game so that everybody comes here and watches it, right? And hopefully I get a whole bunch of people, right? Because everybody's trying to find out more about this game, right? Oh my God, WrestleQuest just came out. Let me go buy WrestleQuest even though I have no intentions of completing it. But everybody will come watch it, right? I think that's a lot of people's brains and how they work. It's just all about YouTube. Buying video games and playing video games is almost like a business. It's not really about actually liking games and actually being a gamer. You know, I think it's more of what gets me to grow my YouTube. That's more of the game they're playing, more than actually playing games on their channel. I think their motive is to grow more, where my motive is to, like, enjoy video games and play games I want to play, record them, have them journalized, and enjoy it with anybody that wants to be there. That's the point of my YouTube. You know what I mean? So that'll be a whole other video right there. Like, what's the point of your YouTube? So maybe that'll be the next subject for tomorrow. But yeah, do you guys complete your games? Do you have a sense of like, hey, I need to beat this. I started it, I need to beat it. And I know a lot of people are like that, and that's how I am. Like, a lot of times when I start something, I want to finish it. And I'm like that with life, too. Like, if I start building a fence, I want to build the whole fence. I don't just stop, you know? If I start mowing the yard, I got to do the backyard, too. I can't just stop. There's got to be a good reason for it. You know, it's too dark, or my mower's fucking up, or something like that. But if it's just, like, straight up normal stuff, then, dude, I gotta freaking finish this, you know? So anyway, that's usually how I am, unless I hate the game. If I hate the game, if I'm close to beating it, I'll go ahead and finish it, because I've already gotten this far, I might as well get it done, you know? Or if it's a short game, fuck it, I'll get it done. I already have it on, I'm putting it in, I'm never gonna probably play it again, so I might as well finish it right now, right? But yeah, I try to finish my stuff, and that's just because, I don't know, it's like watching a whole movie. The movie might suck, but fuck it, I'll just go ahead and get it done. I'm already halfway through it, I might as well get through the movie, you know? And I'll just review it someday, or talk about it with people, and I'll take care of that on a different day. So yeah, that's kind of what I think about it, but let me know if you complete video games. If you don't, why not? If you do, why not? You can answer both. And And what are some examples of games that maybe you turned on, you wanted to beat them, you wanted to complete them, and maybe they're garbage? And you're like, it just wasn't for me, And anything's the right choice. You can say, hey, I didn't like Cuphead very much. There's a lot of people I didn't finish Cuphead, by the way. Everybody dabbled into Cuphead. It's annoying. Everybody gave up. But anyways, other than that, I think that's about it. I'm at work, and I have about enough time to do one last thing. If you guys haven't heard yet, I have a big announcement. I don't care how you fucking play video games!